of the NBA Cup. Grant, these teams have had vastly different fortunes so far in the tournament.
Well, one team is undefeated and the other is mostly out of it, BA. About as different as you can possibly get. And that's just how it can be during these group stages. There is just little room for forgiveness.
Here's MP. After the basket by Chicago. Inside, Porzingis. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Well, you'll see teams try to bump Porzingis around. Didn't work that time.
Outside Jones. Out left to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Buzelis. The shot off that time. Up top, Tatum. He's guarded by White. Tatum, good.
And guys, it's no easy task defending Tatum inside. You can body him up, bump him, he'll still find a way.
You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade has been a tough one for the Bulls.
Yeah, Brian, it really has. They've had competitive teams, but they haven't won a full playoff series since 2014. And for such a passionate fan base, that's let alone the front office and people that want to turn this thing around as quickly as they can. Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
Now here's White. 17 points in his last outing. MP against Jones. MP outside. The kick to Tatum. Rebound by the Bulls. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
And I'll tell you, that was not an easy environment to play in. It was a hostile crowd on the road, but it didn't bother them at all.
Give a lot of credit to this coaching staff for preparing them for that kind of environment. They went in and just executed their game plan.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. I asked him, what makes Kristaps Porzingis such a great player? He said, look at him. He's over 7 feet. He's just a huge guy. Kristaps has serious skill on offense, and defensively, that size can really be a factor. He's a two-way problem. It'll be interesting to see how they play him tonight.
Allie, thank you. Basketball. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. This is their first chance this season playing Boston.
Yes, the first of 4 meetings between the teams. They should be quite familiar with one another by the end of it.
And while these aren't rivals, a long season series is one you always want to get the better end of.
All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Kobe White. Collins passes to Jones. Porzingis grabs the board.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Now here's MP. Pass to Tatum, and here's Brown. 5 on the clock. Puts one up from 19. Count the basket.
One of the best scorers in the NBA. Brown can beat you in different ways, and he's got outstanding size on the wing.
Jones up top, covered by MP. 3-pointer, Buzelis. And once again, off the mark by Chicago.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on him when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
Tatum finds MP. The kick to Tatum. There's the triple. Collins with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Bulls trail by 6 after undergoing 3 ankle surgeries in 10 months in 2020 and 2021. Coach Zach Collins has bounced back amazingly.
He really has, Brian. and the injuries have really been the only problem for Zach Collins. He's got size, skill, and toughness. This guy is a very effective player when he's healthy.
His story is inspirational.
It is indeed.
Now here's Brown. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. MP inside. Here's Porzingis. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Porzingis has gotten his second bucket.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty.
Getting ready for Chicago. Collins, he's checked in for Smith. Buzelis comes in for Williams. Kobe White, he's checked in for DeSumo. And it's Trey Jones in for Ball. Jones in the post. MP's there. Kicks it out to Collins. Here's Buzelis, hounded by Tatum. Back to Collins. Goes back up. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis.
Yeah, it's not easy to keep a shot out of Porzingis' reach. He has such long arms.
Here's Buzelis. And finally, they hit one. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. That'll wrap up the short two-game road trip. Taking a look at the Celtics. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's MP in at the point. And there's the foul. It'll go on Trey Jones. That's his first foul of the game. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Clock at 6. MP, the pass to Tatum. No good on the 3.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Stan, last year was an epic season for the Celtics, obviously ending with their 18th title.
Yeah, they were by far the best team in the league all season. 64-18 in the regular season. They had the 5th best point differential in league history, led by the most efficient offense of all time. A very worthy champion.
Three-pointer goes up, three-pointer goes down for White.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Pass to Buzelis. There's the 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
The Celtics have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's MP. Chicago with a rebound. Buzelis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Well, Stan, you talk about a late bloomer. Kobe White has shown that he might be just that.
Well, Brian, everything has come together for him. He's improved on defense. He's improved his decision-making. He got that second contract and a bigger role, and he is playing great.
And he might have the best hair in the NBA. MP against Jones.
2 minutes.
MP, the pass to Tatum.
2 minutes.
Here's Brown. He's off on that one.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, after some down years in Dallas, Kristaps Porzingis said, I really checked myself. From that point on, I started building my game back up. Sometimes when you're younger, your physical abilities might already be there, but your mental is not. Once that all clicks, that's when you've got something.
Well, that's a good way to think of it. Thanks, Allie.
And the defense has to offer more resistance. Can't let guys like Buzelis get this close to the rim.
And here's MP to the paint. Separating inside. Porzingis.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Chicago has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. Jones feels it out. Brown against Herder. Back to Jones. Here's Buzelis. He's averaging about 15 points per game. He's been a solid contributor. Count it. Good.
Well, I know we don't want to jinx it, but he's still perfect from the field in this quarter.
MP with it. Outside Tatum. The three. Good. And the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist with that last one.
Solid from 3. Tatum is not shy about firing away.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. First trip to the line for him here. It's been all about Kevin Herder for Chicago.
With a score, the Bulls 36, the Celtics 35.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Kevin Herder really making a difference here.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Zach Collins out there with Buzelis. Then it's Trey Jones. Then it's Kobe White. And it's Dosunmu in at the 3 slot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Jones misses. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Down low. Here's Dosunmu. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And that's got to hurt. A turnover for a free run at the rim.
And now we know who has the momentum.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Deflects the pass. Out on his own on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
And so MP will bring it up for the Celtics. Outside, Brown. Pulls up on the wing. Can't hit that one.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
White, the pass to Dosunmu. Back to White. Shot clock at 6. Up top, Collins. Lets it fly. Boston pulls it in.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Tatum, shot is good.
Getting off the floor with ease. Tatum can beat good defense with his athleticism.
Now Jones. He has 6. And there's the foul. It's on Ayo Dosunmu. That's foul number 2 for him.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. Two teammates not on the same wavelength there.
Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. Herder comes in for Jones. And the Celtics also making a change. Cornette's checked in. MP against White. MP outside. Got a piece of it. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Herder gets the bucket.
Yeah, that's a great find by White. He's such a clever and deceptive combo guard.
Grant, how about Kobe White going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes?
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level. So he has an exciting future in front of him.
The first one. Collins comes in for Smith, and it's Trey Jones in for Herter. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, they've been absolutely on fire from deep, and until the defense offers more resistance, the coaches are going to keep encouraging them to let it fly.
They're also doing a good job working the ball inside tonight. The defense has been struggling to slow them down there in the paint.
On the court right now for the Celtics, Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown, and it's MP in at the 1. Brown passes to MP. With the drive, the kick to Tatum. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists here tonight. Bulls trail by 7. Jones, the pass to Dosunmu. White on the wing. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. White's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, as a guard like White, you need to score inside. Force teams to respect you everywhere.
The kick to Tatum. Takes the 3. Williams grabs the board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Jones. Outside, Williams.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Ellis is checked in for Williams.
Personal foul. 13 foul.
Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Three-pointer, Ellis. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
MP looking it over. Yep, that one goes. And the Celtics lead by 4.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
Jones misses.
Well, I've been here before. You're looking to get back in the game, but desperation threes are not the way to do it.
And it's blocked.
When it comes to contesting shots, Ellis is showing us that he's got great timing.
Pass to Jones. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, he's just not himself right now. He's getting decent opportunities like this one, but just failing to convert.
Floats one. Here's Porzingis. What a finish from Porzingis.
Well, this is the dirty work you love to see Porzingis doing. Saving the play and getting them a bucket.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. They trail by 6. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Jason Tatum.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. So impressive. The defense.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. Coach delivered some inspiration for his team. He said, quote, "We're close. We are inches away from it. Do you feel it? I feel it. This is ours if we want it." Back to you, Ryan.
Thank you for that, Allie. MP outside. Outside White. 5 to shoot. Tries again. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That one's on Zach Collins.
Well, look, you want to make Porzingis work, but he's also excellent from the line. So you sort of pick your poison.
And so he drops them both. And it's a 6-point ball game.
taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Pass to Jones. And he sinks it. And now they trail by just 4.
Fancy ball handling right there by Jones. At his size, he can be very elusive.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And no good on the second free throw. So 0 for 2 there. Pass to White. And it's MP with a rebound. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Team is in the penalty.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And the second of 2 is good. And that puts him up 5. And so here is Chicago. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Jones. Good D by Porzingis. And an intentional foul right there.
Zach Collins. Third personal foul.
Good on the first. And that increases the lead to 6.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're losing by 7. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what do you think?
They just haven't put it all together tonight.
But they're not going down with...
So we see the Celtics get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach...
So here is my success on how I was successful in Proving Grounds. I was ranked number 22 to 25 in the world, and I was using this build to use to compete in the Proving Grounds in 1v1. Now, this build is a lockdown build. It's a two-way perimeter shot creator. You have a height of 6'4" and wingspan of 6'11". Now, I love this build just because it can have an 80 drive and dunk that you can get the Devin Booker dunking package if you have a 60.
It's the NBA. Welcome to our... And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. And it's MP in at the point guard position. And for the Cavaliers, a loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. Axtrus is out there with Hunter. And it's Allen in at the center, locking down the middle. RJ, this could be a battle won in the trenches. Each team with a formidable front four.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Garland looking it over. Five to shoot. And he drives in. Hunter, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
Let's send it over to David Aldridge, who caught up with head coach Kenny Atkinson, DA.
He noted how much extra film they're watching heading into this, and one guy that jumped out at them was Kristaps Porzingis. He said scoring over that guy is a challenge. It's not just the size, it's how well he positions himself. And he's a patient shot blocker. He waits for you to make your move. We'll see how they approach it. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. Richard, when you talk about Jaylen Brown, many Scots felt he'd never be a #1 level option offensively. But he's proven some people wrong.
He wasn't a great shooter when he first came into the league, and his ball handling also needed to improve. But now, both of those are strengths in his game.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And when healthy, Porzingis is a highly impactful player. He is a 7-foot wing that really spaces the floor.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
A big guy with handles. Tatum ain't built like the rest. He's just built differently.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Yeah, and the second chance points, guys, mean a lot over the course of the game, and they just had so few opportunities, and I think that was their Achilles heel.
And when you're giving up offensive boards, it's a simple fix. You need to raise your effort level.
Now, here's Hunter. Last time out, he had 14 points. Allen passes to Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. For Boston, they've gone 4-7 from the field, shooting over 50%. To the paint. MP trying to free himself up. Porzingis can't hit.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And it's Strus missing. Here's Boston now. They've scored 10 straight. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
The wide open look here for Garland. Good on the three-point shot.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
MP kicks to Tatum. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 3 assists tonight.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
And Richard, Cleveland this summer able to sign Donovan Mitchell to a 4-year contract extension.
And that's a relief for Cavs fans. Mitchell is the biggest star they've had in Ohio since LeBron. Keeping him in the fold is crucial for the dynamic of their team.
And Garland with a clear path to the basket.
Been a scorer since entering into the league. Garland drawing lots of attention.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. DeAndre Hunter out there with Jared Allen. And it's Garland in at the 1. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
MP against Garland. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Kicks it out to MP. And again, Boston with the triple.
Oh, come on. Just add vision to his perfect skill set. Like, when he's dropping dimes like that, like, Jason Tatum is a problem.
Now here's Allen. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Atlanta.
Okay, look. When you play aggressively, you can really get to the line. Just ask him.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
MP kicks to Tatum. Shot from free throw range. And again, it's Boston converting.
Over the years, Tatum has limited the amount of mid-range jumpers that he takes, but it is still a natural part of his game.
Yep, it counts. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now, here's MP. Clock at 6. Holiday inside the line, and it's Strus with the rebound.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Releases. It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 7 on the basket from Garland.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
MP kicks to Tatum. 3-pointers off the mark.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
And the foul called on Porzingis. That is his first foul of the game. White, he's checked in for the Celtics.
Checking in for the Celtics, Derek White.
Garland finds Strus. Back to Garland. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the Cavaliers score.
He is a leader on and off the floor. Garland, this man is a coach's dream.
MP against Garland. The kick out to Tatum. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game. Timeout called Cleveland. Last meeting was in Boston, where they were unable to fight off the Celtics.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And a lot of that begins with effort. Putting in the work and closing out possession should make this a much more contested game.
Sam Merrill, he's checked in for Cleveland. There's Garland. Rebounded by Tatum. Boston leading by 8. Here's White. And it's Strus with the rebound. Wound up there for Allen. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's White. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Celtics?
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Here's MP. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Darius Garland, the son of former NBA player Winston Garland, said that he was a sponge growing up listening to his dad. He hung on every word about playing point guard. Darius says, I learned the little things much quicker. He taught me at a young age to change gears to keep defenders off balance. Kevin?
And he's doing it. I love the tricks of the trade you just talked about. Thank you so much. Here's Hunter after the made shot from MP. Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Tyson's checked in. And it's a Coro in for Max Strus. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Boston. Horford comes in for Tatum. MP deciding where to go with it. It's White on the wing. That one drops for his second bucket. Mark him 2 for 4.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Merrill on the wing. White covering. Merrill passes to Allen. Allen, great positioning on the putback.
Woo, out of nowhere, Allen flying in to slam it home. Didn't see that coming.
And so, MP will bring it up for Boston. They'll be playing host to Miami for their next game. And that will be the first game of 5 straight at home. Cornett kicks to MP. Brown outside. 5 on the clock. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the tray. Brown's got 5 now.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
And the call will be against Al Horford. And so it's Boston. Their lead at 50.
For the score, your Cavaliers, 31. The Celtics, 46. Fans, your Cavaliers use this team.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Starting off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. White in at shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's MP in at the point. Lays it up and banks it in. MP's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
The 3 from Garland. A rebound by the Celtics.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
And the improvement, RJ, from Garland's dribble drive game has been immense.
Kevin, his confidence when he is ready to attack is next level. He's got great footwork, he's got a great handle. Very few defenders can stay in front of him in a one-on-one situation.
Rebound, Boston. Porzingis has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Strus with it, out guarded by Porzingis. Porzingis with the block.
Big-time rejection from Porzingis. You must be careful trying to shoot when he's lurking nearby.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed him up.
This is one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
MP against Garland. The 3 from Tatum. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Tatum's got 18 points.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Locked up there for Allen, and Allen slams it in.
When you're Allen, just about 7 feet, dunking comes easy.
Celtics leading by 19 points. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Strus passes to Garland. Now Mitchell, covered by MP. Can't hit that one. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The putback for Porzingis. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 21.
The height of Porzingis gives him an edge on that offensive glass, and he uses it.
Timeout called Cleveland. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum getting it done today. Rose checked in for Cleveland. Jerome comes in for Hunter. And the Celtics also making a change. MP's checked in. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Strus kicks to Garland. Back to Strus. From downtown. Garland, no good. Celtics leading by 21. They've got Garland. Max Strus is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Okoro. And it's Jerome in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. MP passes to Porzingis, and the shot goes in.
The ideal pick man. Porzingis has a giant frame and can roll to the hoop or pop it out and hit a J in this action.
Okoro kicks to Mitchell. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leading.
MP up top, guarded by Garland. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. Okoro dishes to Garland, cans the shot from the wing. 27 points for Darius Garland. MP inside, guarded by Garland.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Mitchell against Brown, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. RJ, the 2024 All-Star Game marked Donovan Mitchell's 5th consecutive selection.
When you score the ball like Mitchell, everyone notices. He's been putting up ridiculous numbers since the moment he came in the league, and yet he makes it look so easy most of the time.
2 minutes.
MP passes to Porzingis. Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Garland, he's checked in for Mitchell. Celtics also with a sub. Pritchard, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. Passes it to Hauser. Left side, Porzingis. MP outside. Just 5 to shoot. Boston needs to get off a shot. Nice shot by Porzingis.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Celtics.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jason Tatum.
Every inch of the floor was...
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one.
The end of the game.
A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Ready to stand apart from the competition? Today, we take a look at your shoes and how to make your own shoe in the Shoe Creator.
From the main menu, navigate to Features and open Shoe Creator, and start with selecting your brand and cut.
Let your imagination run wild from here. Dream up the perfect pattern and color combination and save your shoe.
The buzz is built. Happy Monday, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. Good evening, and the starting lineup for Miami. They've got Bam Adebayo. Alec Burks is out there with Mitchell. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the center position. And for Boston, the core of this team, Brown and Tatum in the front court. MP is out there with Derek White, and it's Porzingis in at the center. With a new season underway, what are some areas that are challenging for players to get used to again, Grant?
You know, BA, I think being on the road again in general, making sure you continue to eat right, get the proper rest, getting into a routine as quickly as possible. That's what's the most challenging at first.
Now here's Burks. Has to Ware. 6 to shoot. Here's Adebayo. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Now here's Tatum. 23 points his last outing. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And watch how Tatum navigates the contact. Just one of the many go-to moves for him in the paint.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for the Celtics. Right away, he acknowledged they're facing one of the best defensive players in the league in Bam Adebayo. He told me Bam can do it all. He can protect the rim. He can defend in isolation. He can rebound. So we have to keep our composure, be aware of his presence, and not let him dictate what we do. All right, let's send it back to you guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and push the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami. So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
And they're on the break. There, he throws it down with one hand.
He's got so much vertical ability. That's easy for Wiggins.
Mitchell against MP. Pass to Tatum. Three-pointer. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Tatum's got 9.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
With the 10-footer, that one drops for him.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's MP. In his last outing, he had 11 points. And that one's good. Porzingis.
That's tough for the defense. Porzingis inside. I don't know who defensively is going to get to him.
Heat trail by 5. Here's Mitchell.
Boston foul.
Some changes for Boston. Boston leading by 10. The perimeter pairing, it's White and Brown. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. And it's MP in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Can't hit it from 12 feet. It's stolen by MP. Pass to Porzingis. Back to MP. Outside Tatum for 3. Tatum drills the 3.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
Outside Jaquez. Pass to Ware. Fires from deep. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Man, you get so caught up in the bravado of someone scoring on you and you wanting to even the score. Unfortunately, he couldn't answer back.
Now here's MP. This is the most they've led, 13 points. Tatum against Adebayo. Right side Tatum. The shot no good. Good D by Adebayo. You know, he's 6'9". Brent, would you call Bam Adebayo a small ball center?
If you were standing in front of him, BA, would you do that? I don't know if I want to do that. I want to ask Bam what he wants to be called, whether it's center or forward. It doesn't really much matter. This guy can play both ends of the floor.
Except have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Brown, that's
needs is some separation, and he's ready to pull up.
now here's Mitchell checking his numbers.
Ooh, old school right there. No easy buckets.
Mitchell, the pass to Wiggins. Miami, no good that time either.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
As good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
MP up top. And the shot goes down. MP's got his first points of the night. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Heat. Still looking for baskets since the first quarter. Miami game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
Hey, they had their chances.
Here's Mitchell. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Raptors in Toronto.
It wasn't just the scoring. He got others involved, too.
Adebayo in the post. Tatum's there. And Adebayo slams it in.
Now you try your best defensively to push Bam away from the rim. That's easier said than done.
MP against Mitchell. There's Tatum with the three. Rebound Miami. This is their first chance this season playing Boston.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Here's a great quote from Coach Eric Spoelstra, who said, "The Miami Heat culture is a system based on discipline and hard work. We stand for something. That's competition. That's winning. We feel that there's a championship DNA that you can develop." And Brian, they walk the walk.
One of the great organizations in the league, Allie. Now here's Wiggins. A dependable player on offense, giving them over 13 a game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And for Porzingis, gosh, a dunk looks so easy.
Mitchell, the pass to Jaquez. Back to Mitchell. Miami, no good that time either.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range there. Much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
I just love the ball.
Heat trail by 19. Tatum with a steal. 1:24 left to play in the first half. Brown against Jaquez. Brown passes to MP. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one belongs to Wiggins. Boston shooting their first free throws of this game. A big group substitution here for Boston. Cadis checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Horford comes in for Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for Brown. And Holiday subbed in for White. Now here's Burks. He had 25 points in his last game. Some room here for Holiday. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 5 assists in the game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. Really like their energy defensively.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Boston on offense. They're on a 15-4 run. MP, the pass to Queta, and the bucket is good.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Adebayo against Horford. Now here's Adebayo. The D's right on him. Anderson for three. Gets the three ball to go. Anderson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Anderson that time shooting without any hesitation. Slow-mo, getting one off.
MP scanning the floor. Pass to Queta. Another shot. Out to Horford. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple. Horford's got his first 3 points of the game.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it and went right into the shot.
Burks for three. And that's not going to go. A dominating first half of play.
The Celtics, 44. The Heat, 21.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Setting the floor for the Heat. We've got Mitchell. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Bam Adebayo. Then there's Alec Burks, and it's Ware in at the 5. Chalk up 2 there. Porzingis has got his third basket of the night.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And there have been a few teams lately who have been stockpiling draft picks, Brent. What do you think of that approach?
Well, B.A., if you look at the success of the draft, you're kind of 50-50 on whether or not you're going to get the talent that is required to win a championship. So getting multiple bites at the apple is a great strategy for teams to try to build the foundation of a championship caliber team.
Here's MP after the basket by Miami. Mitchell grabs a miss. And the Heat shooting only 33%. Not exactly consistent offense. Adebayo, the open look. Rebound Boston. They host the Pistons after this one. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
He's gotten so good with that pump fake.
Substitution on the court.
There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Pretty strong and physical that time from Al Horford on the inside.
Burks with it. Now guarded by MP. Good on the shot. Burks has got 8.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
MP, the pass to Porzingis. Over Love. Another one falls for Boston.
In the medium range area, Porzingis catches the ball and turn. He almost treats it like a post-up.
Now Adebayo. His scoring ability is impressive, averaging 20 a game. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. And so it's Boston up 25 big ones as we head into the next period. And they've racked up a ton of turnover.
The Heat, 39.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Doesn't happen with every point guard in the league.
Deciding to change it up. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
Their hot shooting from long distance has been the key. Spacing the floor and rising up with that confidence.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Derek White out there with MP. Then there's Al Horford. And it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Kyle Anderson.
Outside Love. Horford against Anderson. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Celtics.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
MP shot is off. Miami's gone 2 of 6 so far in the 4th. There's the steal. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th. To the middle. Here's Hauser. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
Oh, my. Wiggins saying no.
Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Miami. 43 seconds left in the game. MP inside, defended by Burks. MP no good. And the Heat with possession. 19-point game. Here's Jaquez. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
You come into the league as a 22-year-old rookie, Jaquez Jr. excelled from the jump. I mean, tons of collegiate experience, very mature, and I think that's paid off in the early stages here.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. MP inside, working on Robinson. A nice shot by MP.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce.
Everybody come around with the rhythm, it's the sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you. Everybody get down when we give it to you. Everybody get down when we give it to you. Everybody come around with the rhythm, it's the sound. Everybody get down when we give it to you.